Do I think she made some mistakes along the way? I do. She made quite a few mistakes along the way.
I mean, it's super emotional, so I apologize. Um, it's so important for people like us to see people like us on screen.
And weird things pop out of their heads.
There's no line, there's no filter, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's so important for that next generation to see someone that looks like them, to see someone that may not understand where they fit in this world yet because of their cultural identity, their ethnic background.
Rachel was supposed to be a big star on a famous stage in London, but now she's really mad and wants to fight back. People who know what's happening say Rachel Zegler is getting ready to take the people who run the Evita show to court. She's not upset because they broke a promise or fired her, but because of something that hurt her feelings much more. Her team says the place where she works treats people badly and makes them feel terrible.
We forget while everyone was enjoying the film, the actors were being paid residuals. Like, they were literally being paid barely anything for their work, and we wonder why Rachel Zegler is speaking out against this. Like, I don't know, maybe it makes perfect sense because that was her first experience with the film industry, and like, yeah, she was kind of screwed. Like, yeah, listen, she turned out fine. Like, she's making a lot more money than I am, but, you know, so anyway, I think everyone needs to pipe the fuck down, wake the fuck up, and realize who the real enemy is. Oh my god, that was so Hunger Games of me, but it's true.
Behind the fancy curtains, things have gotten really messy. People who know what's happening say Rachel feels like the people who hired her to be the main star are being mean to her on purpose. They're making her feel left out and pushing her to get really upset. What started as small fights about the show have turned into big arguments, and now she has lawyers helping her.
I am just thoroughly convinced that Rachel Zegler is the unluckiest lucky person that has ever existed. Like, we just need to take a look through of her entire career, and like, you'll understand once you see. Okay, so first, imagine you have the voice of an angel. Like, she has one of the best singing voices that I've ever heard. At 16, she starts auditioning for the part of Maria in West Side Story. But mind you, this isn't any West Side Story remake. This is a Spielberg West Side Story remake. And at 17, you get the part, right? Your first ever acting job is playing the lead in a Spielberg movie. Insane. Your co-star has all of these allegations come out. Somebody ramped down all of the PR for this movie. Then your co-star for one of your next movies is also a terrible person. Okay, maybe third time's a charm. You get cast to play the Snow White. But never mind, your co-star is a Zionist. Literally pray for her.
Someone who knows the inside story says Rachel's lawyer sent an important letter to the people who run Evita last week. They want to change her contract and get money because they say people hurt her feelings and made her look bad. Another person who leaked information says her team wrote down a list of bad things that happened to her. This includes times when she complained about safety problems that nobody listened to, and times when they changed scenes at the last minute to make her look crazy in front of the other actors. But here's where it gets even more crazy.
Yeah, and she's the same lovely soul who just put out a message wishing Trump supporters that they never know peace. So we have an epidemic on our hands of out-of-touch actresses and celebrities. I mean, why accept a role if you clearly despise it of a beloved classic? Like, maybe don't take that role then.
Many people who know what's happening say the main reason for Rachel's case is that she thinks they're being mean to her because she's a woman who says what she thinks. Her representatives are saying this is about people who don't like women having opinions, and this is happening in one of the most respected theater places. And if these accusations sound shocking, just wait, because one of the producers apparently got caught telling someone else that hiring Rachel was dangerous and they probably shouldn't have done it. That comment is now being talked about by all the actors and workers, and Rachel's team thinks this proves they never liked her from the beginning and set a trap for her. Now the legal countdown has started, and even though Rachel hasn't officially quit Evita yet, the damage might already be done.
Yeah, this girl doesn't really help the movie. The more she speaks, the less people want to watch it. And users in the comments didn't hold back. She's paid for a movie nobody asked for, and still nobody wants. Yep, and another one. Bro, she just blew up. Can she chill? She's been in like 3 movies. Exactly.
But this is just the start, because the moment her lawyers got involved, everyone in London's theater world started paying attention, and what happens next could change everything.
Anyways, I've been getting a lot of hate comments lately, which is really hilarious. They're all from the same girl, and it's actually hilarious. Like, her comments tell me that I'm not princesses. Then why? I have another callback for the West Side movie in early June. I'll let you guys know how that goes. And otherwise, I'm just solid. I'm just living my best life.
It wasn't just one fight. It was a slow buildup that finally exploded in front of almost 12 actors and workers. According to people who work backstage, the breaking point happened during a full cast practice earlier this month. Rachel, who had apparently been frustrated with people constantly changing where she was supposed to stand and dance, confronted the assistant director in front of everyone. People who saw it saying her voice was calm at first, but quickly got louder into what one crew worker called a complete showdown.
It's all Rachel Zegler and her behavior. And if it was just one comment, it probably would have been forgotten by now. But it was comment after comment, and it was pissing off everybody, pissing off all of America. And it became such a disaster that they had to shut her up, which was the smartest move they made. But the onus is all on her.
It feels like every aspect of this just seems to breed controversy, and yet that's just another aspect of it. By all accounts, they do not get on particularly well.
She apparently accused the team of trying to make her fail on purpose, saying they kept important directions secret until the very last minute. At one point, she apparently said, "You keep changing the rules, and I'm done pretending this is okay." But the real shock came minutes later. Halfway through the scene, after another sudden change to where she was supposed to stand was announced, Rachel stopped singing in the middle of a line, looked at the production team, and walked off the stage, leaving all the actors shocked and silent. According to someone who works on the crew, she didn't come back for the rest of the day.
Okay.
By that evening, whispers were already flying around. Word spread that Rachel had called an emergency meeting with her team. Less than 2 days later, lawyers were apparently brought in. The producers, who were completely surprised, were said to be angry and shocked. One internal email that someone leaked anonymously apparently described Rachel's actions as careless and disruptive, while another warned that her behavior was becoming impossible to handle. But Rachel's side tells a different story.
A lot of what you see with Zegler is really just a pretty common Gen Z mentality and approach to work. She believes that she should be able to express herself and speak her truth or whatever nonsense, regardless of the consequences to everybody else. In reality, you have a job. You're getting paid to do this job. You signed on the dotted line. You took on the role, and that job comes with certain basic responsibilities. And one of the most basic is the responsibility to control yourself and comport yourself a certain way publicly so that you don't harm the project, thereby harm all the hundreds of other people who are working.
They say she's been bringing up problems for weeks, including working too much, not getting help, and being unfairly blamed whenever scenes didn't go well. Her team apparently wrote down dozens of conversations they felt were wrong and say they've been getting ready for this moment long before she walked out ever happened. And just when things started to calm down, Rachel stopped answering phone calls from the production people for 3 straight days. No one knew if she was coming back, but they were about to find out that she wasn't just taking a break. She was preparing for a battle.
Thing was a crime of woke feminist commie lunacy. So that leaves us with she, her, hers. Rachel Zegler. Zegler? I'm not sure. The partner in crime and one of the most entitled, toxic,
I'm a narcissist.
man-hating, nasty bitch. The last part, her words. Who single-handedly actually annoyed everyone so bad they skipped this mess. Well played.
Rachel Zegler isn't just in a fight. She's in a complete battle for her reputation. In a shocking twist behind the scenes of the Evita revival, Rachel's legal team is saying the producers created a toxic, emotionally manipulative work environment. From being left out of important meetings to having her solo song canceled without warning. Rachel says this wasn't bad management. It was a plan meant to break her down. She says she was isolated, made to feel crazy, and set up to fail, all because she spoke up. But the actors? They're split. Some support her, others say she's the problem. Then Rachel broke her silence online, saying, "They want me quiet. I won't be." The internet exploded. Supporters call her brave. Critics say it's just another drama. Now producers are panicking, ticket sales are going down, and Disney is watching closely. Rehearsals feel like a bomb ready to explode, and Rachel might just flip the table before they can push her out. So what do you think? Is Rachel standing up for what's right or creating chaos? Drop your opinion in the comments, follow for the next twist, and don't look away. This story's only getting bigger.